Welcome guys to a brand new video on One Punch Man World. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys or telling you guys something that you guys all need to be aware of. This is very important when you guys are building your team or running auto. This is in regards to certain characters that are perfect for the AI to control and certain characters that are absolutely doo-doo when the AI takes control of them. So usually when you guys see a tier list, you see the tier list ranking and whatnot. However, there's some things you need to know, whereas certain characters, if you want the AI to use them, they no longer become like S tier or triple S tier or whatever, the best characters in the game. And when you control them, they are instantly like one of the best characters in the game, which we all are aware of. That's why sometimes when you take a look at tier list, it isn't that accurate because there is so many factors that you need to take into account, how the AI will run them, the best positioning for them. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys when you should use the AI and where to place your characters to actually benefit from the AI. So actually there's a way to actually make the AI use the characters very well and make them the best characters. So hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on One Punch Man World. You guys should find this video entertaining and overall useful because this is how you want to be building your characters and using them in your team. So just a quick thing I want to show you guys. So when you guys are trying to run stages, especially commissions where you can run it in AM auto and whatnot. So if I go over to, why is it not letting me select? So if I go over to him, let me just quickly recharge my energy by going through here. Perfect, good. Okay, so when you're trying to complete content and you can place characters in certain position, there are units in this game that basically deal extra damage if they get attacked or they want to draw aggro or they want the enemies to attack them. Those units need to be placed in the first position. So characters like Atomic Samurai, where most of his kit revolves around this is second form where he needs to counter attack or he needs to basically dodge, you need to place him in the first position over here. Units that are placed in here always draw aggro. Those are the ones the enemy likes to focus on. So when the enemy focuses on them, the AI is controlling them, the AI will dodge correctly and the AI will actually allow you to do extra damage. If you place Atomic Samurai in this position compared to this position, his damage overall will increase significantly when you place him in here rather than in here. There's another character like this as well, which is Speed O Sound Sonic. Once again, if you place him in here, the overall damage it deals is going to be better than when you place him in here because his basic skill revolves around counter attacking and his dodge mechanic. Another character like this is Puri Prisoner. So if you're going to use Puri Prisoner and you're using AI, it's better to be in here rather than here because the enemy will be aggroed towards him. You would do his dodge, he will use his, not dodge, sorry, he will use his counter attack and overall the damage will be better. Now, AI characters, oh sorry, not AI, ranged characters should never be placed in the first position. The reason for that is because they are typically better to be played on the side. You don't want the enemy to focus on them because if they do, then it stops them from doing the attack string. So that's why if you have Terrible Tornado or you have Metal Knight, never place them in here if you want the AI to use them, simply because the enemy will focus on them, especially with a character like Metal Knight where he wants to stay in position, he doesn't want to move. This is gonna be a huge detriment to him. So you place him in here, the AI will still control him, but the AI will be spaced behind, the enemy will not focus on him, so he has more chance to get the buffs, more chance to deal damage, and overall your damage from those two characters will be better. So if you guys have noticed, if you have Terrible Tornado in here, and the AI is trying to, attack her, it's going to basically allow her to stagger. She won't be able to accumulate her points required to go into the liberation state. So overall, not good. Another character that actually don't want to be put in the first position is Saitama. Now Saitama is a character that essentially just does damage. There isn't like a special ability in terms of like special mechanic with the dodges that you need to focus on. Oh, actually, there's technically, yes, you need to dodge and then attack. So technically Saitama, you can basically just leave him in the back row because he doesn't require the enemy to attack him because the AI is already aware that you need to dodge with him so that you dodge and attack, and that's how he uses his combo. So Saitama is another character you don't want to place in this front position. So I will go ahead and show you guys proof. So we are gonna go against a particular enemy. Okay, so we have this octopus guy. So the weak type is this. So I'm gonna put in here Atomic Samurai. You'll see his damage comparison from this versus when you put him in here, and his damage overall will not be good. So Atomic Samurai in here, my current build for him is currently like this. There you go. Not really the best, but that's all I can do for now. His main kit revolves around dodging, like I said, so it is important that you place him in here so that you can actually dodge. Now Saitama as well, like I said, we're gonna notice this too. Actually, wait, Meta Knight. So we use Meta Knight actually, so we want to see the damage difference. So for this one, we put her in here. So range characters are better when you're not put in there. So Meta Knight and a Terrible Tornado should never be put in the first position because they draw aggro, stopping them from doing attack. No attack buff and none of that. So we go in here, we let the AI control, and then we'll take a picture of the overall damage that we were able to deal. And yeah. Okay, so there we go. Now I don't know how to use Atomic Samurai myself because I don't properly well, I don't really care for him. But most of the kits is around like counter attacking and just attacking and slashing and whatnot. But the AI can actually work well. Now if you guys have noticed that sometimes the AI just doesn't work well, it's simply because you're either placing the characters wrong or just in general the AI sucks. The AI will never be as good as you guys. I am not gonna lie, the AI is just not as good, so be careful. Anyways, so Atomic Samurai's first position, the enemy has more chance to attack him. As long as the AI is actually able to counter attack properly, then you should be fine, or dodge properly, then you will notice that his damage is actually pretty good. He needs to enter that idle form or little form, which allows him to like take, yeah, there we go. So you saw that little dodge stuff. There you go. Oh, so sometimes they don't counter attack that well, but it's still better. There we go. So we're gonna screenshot the amount of damage we were able to do overall. Yeah, sometimes the damage or sometimes the AI just sucks in general, guys. Like expecting the AI to be better than you is a joke. So don't ever expect that. I'm just teaching you guys how to benefit a little bit though. So there we go. Damn, I'm still getting hit a lot. The AI is just not counter-attacking properly. Yo, the AI sucks. I think I'm better than this. I can't even lie. Oh yeah, don't forget he's gonna use that. I totally forgot about that. We wouldn't have liked them to use that as well because that's gonna skew the results a bit. That's gonna skew the results, isn't it? Okay, it's gonna skew the results a bit. But overall, this is the damage. Like you see, damn. The AI for Tatsumaki, what the flip? Then again, he does have a bonus in here, but still, the overall damage is not that good. Anyways, let's take a picture of this so we can notice this. Don't forget though, he did use his ultimate, which kind of will allow him to deal more damage. So we're gonna exit out, and then we are gonna go against the same opponent, but this time we are gonna move him away. And we will put Meta Knight in front. You will notice also Meta Knight's damage decreases. So Atomic Samurai is here. Perfect. Everything's like that. Perfect. Okay, so in the first one, we did see Atomic Samurai from his normal attack or attack damage. It is 991k, whereas with his composure damage, it was 1.1 million. And then with Meta Knight, his overall damage was 1.5 million from his attack damage, and then from composure it was 1 million. So as you can see, he's up in front. The AI is going to be focusing on him, which should affect him a little bit actually, because he doesn't want to be moved. But then again, it looks like the AI isn't really focusing on him. Oh, okay, that's fine actually. So yeah, okay, the AI isn't focusing on him. Insane. Pretty insane. Okay, I might be okay. Well, you saw the AI just walk directly to him. So yeah, okay, let's see. So he's getting damaged. He moved a bit. Attack buff lost. Actually, I do still think his damage is going to be better in here. But like I said, he does have the ultimate attack as well that he can do. or we should have recorded how long it took to actually beat this as well. What you want to see is the damage difference. So we get attacked more, which we don't want, but hey, okay, there we go. So let's take a look at the damage. I do think his damage should be good actually still. It's really weird. Overall, let me see. Overall 5, 8, it's actually similar. It's actually quite similar. But then you will notice that Atomic Samurai's damage went down a bit, simply because the enemy wasn't really focusing on him. He couldn't do his counter attacks. We did see, well, more damage from Tatsumaki. Saitama's damage is roughly nearly the same. Yeah, okay, let me just quickly pull out the calculator. Now obviously the damage is not going to be 1 for 1, or like I just want to see the difference between the damage actually. So I go over to my calculator. 1829320 plus 823496. Don't forget, by the way, this is also including the ultimate attack as well, so the damage will be a lot higher. Okay, so we got this damage. So it was overall 2.6 million right now. That's how much he did. This is Metal Knight. So starting from Metal Knight before, you got 1569150 plus 1049814. 2.6 million. So 2.6. Yeah, as you can see, actually, straight evidence, guys. Actually, this is evidence because this damage was including his ultimate attack. Now, Metal Knight, when he wasn't in the first position, his damage was actually the same. So before, when he wasn't first position, he got 2.6 million. And now that he's in the front, plus the additional extra damage he got from his ultimate, he was only able to do 2.6 million. So the damage is the same, even though he had extra damage. He got an ability to deal extra damage. So overall, you guys notice what I was talking about. Characters that are ranged should not be put in front, because it stops them from being able to attack. Because the enemies will focus on them, they draw attention, and it's stopping them from keeping further away and just minding their own business and dealing damage to them. And characters like Atomic Samurai and Speed of Sound Sonic, where they need to counter attack, should always be placed in the first position, because this is where they benefit the most. So one more time, we go over to this one. Instead of Atomic Samurai, we're going to use Speed of Sound Sonic, and we go ahead and use Terrible Tornado in here. So yeah, you just need to understand characters like Zombie Man. You might want to put in front position because you want him to lose HP anyways. So like, drawing aggro is actually going to be beneficial for Zombie Man. Characters like Atomic Samurai, you want to put him in front. Silver Fang, you want to put him in the front or first position. Metal Knight, away from the front position, away from the front position, away from the front position, front position or number 1, away from the front position, number 1 position. Yeah, so it's very important where you place your characters in here. So it can make or break your team. So yeah, Speed of Sound Sonic will be in here. When it comes to his wills and memories, is everything fine? Good. Okay, so let's see. So we're going against one opponent. Actually, I don't like this enemy against. Okay, you know what? We're not going to go against this one. The reason for that is because it's kind of tricky. So we will go into this one instead. Okay, there we go. Speed of Sound Sonic. Yep. Perfect. And let's go. So we're just going to see the damage difference again with Speed of Sound Sonic when he's number 1 position and then number 2 position. He should be able to deal more damage in here because he gets more counter attack done, which will allow him to gain more points. And sometimes the AI just sucks, by the way. In general, the AI just sucks. Damn, so many opportunities to dodge. It is not doing it. Perfect, we dodged right now. It's so bad. The AI is so ass, man. Yo, the AI just sucks, guys. You know what? I am changing this. This video, the AI just sucks, man. Damn, how can you be so bad? It makes no sense. Just dodge. There we go. There we go. Dodging. So in general, the AI will just be worse than you, like I mentioned. But still, to benefit from using the AI and making sure it's easy wins and whatnot, you just want to make sure that your characters that you put in the first position are always ones that need to be attacked. And that's why I usually don't like characters that need to be attacked to deal damage, because the AI won't know how to use them properly. Whereas with ranged characters, they are brain dead. You just put them on the back and you just let them deal damage. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Okay, so how long did this take? 1 minute and 19 seconds. And we're gonna take a picture of the overall damage we did in here so we can remember and just take a look at the damage difference. So as you can see, damage is actually pretty good, but don't forget also he did use his ultimates, which allowed him to do 5,000%, what, not 5,000, yeah, 5,000% damage. So take a picture of this. Done. Yeah, as you can see, ranged characters are pretty good in here. Okay, exits. The enemy we went against, we have to try and find that again. Hopefully we can. We can't. Why? You know what? We will find it in here. There we go. Oh, I don't want to do this because I don't get anything. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm doing this for you guys. So we take Terrible Tornado, put her in front. Her damage will reduce significantly even. Because the enemy will just like attack her. We don't want that. Okay, let's go ahead and see this one now. It's Tatsumaki or Terrible Tornado. She's in front. We don't really want her to be there because the enemy is going to attack her, which allows her to stagger. There you go. So she's not going to be able to get her points. It's so bad for ranged characters, guys. Also, the enemy you're going against is also important. You know who you're going against. And yep, there you go. She's not even able to accumulate her liberation points. So characters like Tatsumaki, ranged characters, you never ever put them in front, guys. The AI just doesn't like that because they draw aggro and it sucks. There we go. Enter liberation state. Perfect. And the enemy still draws aggro to her. Like I said, this is completely auto. I'm not taking charge. We cleared the last one 1 minute and 19 seconds. But when she's inside the liberation state, one thing I have noticed is that the AI now starts circling around, which is perfect because it now stops them from being attacked. However, the attack rotation isn't the best. But still, being able to do this is actually nice. So the AI knows that when she's in liberation state to move around, which I think helps her a lot. Because if she doesn't move, then she just keeps getting attacked. There we go. So actually, she might actually be able to do better in here. Okay, so she just did the ultimate, so her damage is actually going to be a lot higher, I hope. But we'll see. There we go. There we go. There we go. So this is 1 minute and 22 seconds. Let's take a look at the overall damage we were able to do. We're going to focus on Speed and Sound Sonic. Yeah, like I mentioned, this is definitely a significant drop in his damage. Damn, he was dethroning everyone, and then look at it now, because he's not getting that counter attack. The enemy isn't focused on him. So last time he did double this damage, not with double. So the first one they attacked DPS. Last one he got 800k. Now it's only barely 500. And then his composure damage, last time he did 600k, now it's only 555k. So like I mentioned, proof. This is absolute proof that you don't want to put him in his position. And then we have Terrible Tornado. So our overall damage is actually better. But like I mentioned, she did use the ultimate, and entering the liberation state, the enemy just doesn't have the chance, or doesn't get the chance to actually attack her. But yeah, this still stands. My theory is still correct. Characters like Atomic Samurai, Speed of Sound Sonic, Puru Puru Prisoner, Silver Fang, you want to put them in the first position. and every other and also him, Zombie Man as well, and every other character can be placed in any other position. It's usually better. If you put them any other position, they typically just end up being worse. Saitama and Meta Knight as well, you will notice that as well. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video, find this video helpful, and just overall helps you guys with your team building. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.